Hi everybody, welcome to 5 Minute Ministries. Now, I'm continuing on with the Faith series, and this lesson is probably the most important one that I'm going to talk about. While all the things I'm going to talk about are important, this one, if you don't have this type of faith, it will cost you eternity. You will spend eternity in hell without this faith. And I'm talking about saving faith. Now, when people hear the term, you have to be saved, or saving faith, many will dismiss it as religious rhetoric. They'll hear it and they'll move on. It means nothing to them. But I want to explain what it is, because it's very important. Saving faith is the idea of being rescued. You're being rescued, pulled out of that eternity in hell. See, we are all bound there because we are by nature sinners, and we by nature reject God in His way to heaven. Now, I want you to understand that, because without saving faith, there is no eternity with God for you. Eternity in hell is separation from God and torment and pain forever. Now, I know we can't really grasp the idea of forever, but I want you to think of having 5 years where you can live and do whatever you want. You spend the next 150 years in prison, unable to go anywhere or do anything. I want you to think about that. That is what it's like to be in hell. It's forever. You're never getting out. That's why saving faith is so important. Now, last time I talked about you need to put your faith in something that's true and real. And I gave why I believe what I do, why I believe the Bible is true and real. And because the Bible is true and real, we're told by God Himself that there is only one way to heaven, and that's through Jesus Christ. That's through God Himself. Yes, Jesus is God. He's God come as a man. Now, God said, I don't want anyone to spend eternity in hell. So, I'm going to pay the price for everybody. Now, all these people have to do is put their faith in the fact that I did that. That's all you have to do. If you truly believe that Jesus paid your penalty, then you have the idea of what saving faith is. Now, it's not just enough, oh, thanks for the payment, Jesus. It goes a little further than that. Saving faith comes along with not just believing what Jesus did, but putting all of yourself, who you are, what you are, and saying, this is me, I give it to you, Jesus, do with it what you want. And it takes a lot of faith to put your trust in someone you've never met. But if the Bible is true, and it is, He says, put all of your cares and worries and burdens on me. I will lead you, I will guide you, I will give you help. I will teach you what you need to do. Yes, it's a big step of faith to put everything you are and everything you have into His hands. But what better place could all those things be? There is no better place, because the one who created everything, the one who is in control of it all, who better to put your faith and trust in than the one who knows it all, and the one who has full control of everything that happens. That doesn't mean bad things won't happen. Of course, I've discussed this before. But it does mean that He knows what He's doing with whatever comes your way. Saving faith is very, very important. And you're going to need that if you do not want to spend your eternity in a place that was never designed for you. It was designed for the devil and his followers. And if you're not following God, you're following the devil, whether you realize it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. Now, when I talk about saving faith, I'm not talking about you've been to church, you've been baptized, whether sprinkled or dunked, you give to the poor, you're a good person. None of those things matter. That's not saving faith. That is putting faith in you. And when you stand before God without saving faith, and you say, God, here's everything I did and all that I am. He says, great, but did you trust me? Did you put your faith in me? And you're going to have to answer no. You put your faith in yourself and the things that you did that make you think you're going to go to heaven. And God will not accept it. He says, no one comes to the Father but through me, Jesus says. And he is the only way. If you put everything you are, you admit you're a sinner, you say, I don't want to sin anymore. You say, Jesus, save me from the penalty of hell. Save me from myself. I put everything I am and everything I have into your hands. I trust you. If you do that, that is saving faith. That is the only way. Now, I have never once, and I probably never will again, ask people to share this video. Because the other times I wanted you to do it on your own, or at least be led by God to do so. But I want this shared because it's a very important lesson. The world needs to be saved, and if you're a follower of Christ, it's your job to get this message out. Not specifically mine, but get the message of Jesus Christ dying for all out. And if you are not saved, I practically beg you to come to Christ through saving faith. Not faith in yourself, not faith in what you do or what you think, but faith in what God has already done for you. If you need more information, you can consult your local Bible-believing church, or you can even look on the internet, or if you know how to contact me, I can help you. This has been 5 Minute Ministries, and I'll see you next time.